Hey devs, welcome back to the channel. Are you curious to build smart AI workflows with LangChain? Stay with me till the end and we will build a working demo that extracts and analyzes data from messy text. We are going to demonstrate a full-blown AI pipeline using LangChain, which is going to stitch together multiple prompts through the LangChain and going to demonstrate a working example. Ready to turn your AI from smart to strategic? Let's go. In module 1, we connected Google Gemini to LangChain and ran our first LLM chain. In module 2, we are going deeper and you will learn different type of chains in LangChain. A chain in LangChain is like a recipe, a sequence of steps where LLMs, tools, and logic are stitched together. There are three types of primary chains in LangChain. Simple chain, which takes one prompt, one LLM call. Sequential chain, output of one becomes input to the next. Conditional chain, like and if else for LLMs. In this video, we are going to focus on sequential chain. So let's start building a real example now, a multi-step pipeline that does extract of names and dates from a text, summarize key insights, and store it into memory and print. The very first step we are going to do is installation and setup of the dependencies. So we are going to run the command pip install LangChain and LangChain Google Gen AI. These packages are necessary to be installed before we start our code. Now let's look into the code. You can check out this code from GitHub repository code with AI, and then you can navigate to the LangChain directory and open the sequential chain.python file. Inside this Python file, you will see that bunch of import statements, and we are importing here the sequential chain, LLM chain, chat Google generative AI, and the prompt template. So here we are very first initializing our LLM object, and here we are passing the Gemini 1.5/002 model. You can use any other Google model or the other OpenAI model as well. If you're using OpenAI or any other model, then you have to install the LangChain integration package for that model and import that into the code. Now we are going to create the prompt template to generate the dynamic prompts. So you can see here that I have created the two different prompt templates, extract prompt and the summary prompt. So what we want here is that for a given input text, we want to extract the names and dates from that text, and then we would like to summarize the list of entities. So these are the two different dynamic prompts we are going to generate using the prompt template, and we are passing the input variables here. So we will be going to start with the text as an input, and then we are going to create a chain which will first extract the names and dates from the text and going to pass those entities to the second dynamic prompt, like a summary prompt here. So you will see here that we are creating the two chain here. The one is the entities and the another one is summary. So both are going to take the prompt as an input, LLM as an input, and then output key will be the entities and summary here. Now we are going to create a sequential chain using these two different independent chains. So the sequential chain is going to, very first run this extract chain and then going to summary chain. It's going to take one input variable, which is going to be the text, and the output variables will be the two entities and summary. So here we are taking an example of the input text. John met Sarah on March 3rd. They visited Paris on May 10th. So the overall chain here, we are using an invoke method because we need to pass the input over the sequential chain and going to see the output here as two different independent objects. So that is why we are using the invoke method. If we get only one object, then we can use the run method as well. So you will see here that we are printing the entities and summary in the output. Now I'm going to run this example to demonstrate how the sequential chain works. So you just need to make sure that you have, configured your credentials and have configured or set up your environment variable with your Google credentials in order to work properly with this sample. You can see here the output. It is printing that entering new sequential chain. Very first, it has extracted the entities from the text like John and Sarah and the dates March 3rd, May 10th. And then the list contains personal names and dates. So it is trying to summarize what entities we have passed as a next step to the LLM to tell us more about those entities. So in general, these entities are the names and the dates, and that is what it is trying to tell us now as a second output. So you can see here that the chaining of the prompts gives us a powerful way to build the complex use cases using the LangChain and allows us to build powerful AI pipelines with the LangChain. So that's all I wanted to cover in this particular example. Now that we have learned how to build AI pipelines using LangChain, you can apply the same logic to build the real life examples like resume parsers or email summarizers. AI is not just about answer, it's about building logic flows. So if you got an idea to automate with LangChains, drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We have got agent tools and RAG coming next. In our next module, we will move into agents. So stay tuned and keep watching.